Hi angels, welcome back to another resin video. So we're going to be making another resin clutch purse. Everything in this video I got from Amazon. I'll leave the link for it down in my description box down below. So I already mixed up my resin. Now I'm just adding on in there my pigments, my colors, so I can start mixing everything up and start pouring everything down. So mixing up my color. I did not mix this one very well, so there's tons of chunks, pieces of it. And I just put way too much in there. It was just all over the place. And stuff was spilling. This got very, very messy. I should have been wearing gloves. I don't know why I wasn't. I think because the resin was overheated. So I had to be quick with it. So now I poured down the white. Now I'm pouring down my neon yellow. So after I poured it down into the purse mold, I got this little square mold. Because I have an idea for a bag. For this bag that I want to be making. So I'm just pouring down a little bit into the mold. So obviously I did not mix up enough of my colors, so I had to mix up some more. You can see I'm going in with two colors. And then, yeah, I was like, why not just add some more white up top? Because I thought the white would be seeping through, but it was not. So I had to mix up some more. This is the ocean white from Let's Resin on Amazon. Squiggly squiggly. That was me mixing up the colors. And you can see that in one of them, I guess the floor was uneven because the resin was already ready to spill out. So I had to be scooping some of it up and putting it into the smaller mold just so that I would not be wasting any resin. So definitely poured way too much. But eventually in the end I fixed it. I fixed it up, so all is well. All is well. So now I'm mixing up more colors because this square mold comes in 24. So I need to make sure that everything is filled up. And again, I did the same thing again. I put way too much pigment in there and not enough resin. But I think everything turned out good. It was unique. It was different. So I'm just going over everything with my lighter because there was a little bit of some bubbles around the edges. So I just use my lighter to get rid of it quickly. Now we can just fill up the squares. Going in there with my neon color. And then with a little bit of some white. Try to fill it up all of the way. And then I had some clear resin. So I just went over it with some clear resin as well. There's my clear resin. I should probably put some clear resin on top of the purse as well. Maybe that would have made a difference. Who knows? So I'm scooping up all of the resin out of there. I don't want nothing to waste. Making sure that I filled all of these in. Because you can see some of them is filled all the way up to the top. Some of them only have like half of stuff in there. So just making sure to fill it up. And the pigments just exploded because I spilled that aside. So now I have it all on my hands, which is just an absolute mess. All is well. So I let this dry for 24 hours. And so I sit overnight before I pop everything out of the mold. Oh, this wasn't filled up all of the way, so I went over it again with some more resin. Yep. You can see that there's some of them. It's just like halfway. But I fill it up with some more clear resin. So all is well. This is how it's looking. So it's 24 hours later. That square is stick on there because I was just testing it out to see how it would look. And I guess because the resin wasn't fully cured, it just dried on there. It just cured on there. Which is fine. Good thing that it was in a good place. Oh, hiccups. This is how it looks. The inside of it looks amazing. The inside always looks good. The back of it, not always. So I'm popping everything out of the mold. Checking how everything looks. You can see that some of these have a ton of resin that ran over. So with my scissors, I'm just cutting off the edges. Cutting off the edge of all the extra resin. I'm saving these little scrap pieces. Maybe I'll make another resin clutch purse. Maybe I'll make a goddess. Who knows? But I don't like to let these little pieces go to waste. They're very useful. Some of these turned out perfectly, but some of them they just had a ton of resin at the side of it that I just had to get rid of. I was thinking that I should have probably made these first before I made the purse, so that I could just put these on top and just let everything cure together. Because after I pop these out of the mold, what I'm going to do is with my E6000 glue, I'm going to glue everything together. The glue is perfectly fine, but it would have been a smarter idea to just let everything cure together. Just make these first, and then after 24 hours, pop it out of the mold, and then make the purse. And as the purse was curing, probably like after 8 hours, and I could just pop it on there, and then everything could just cure for a full 24 hours. Like, that would have made so much more sense. I was not thinking. That's okay. You can see that not all of these are the same. Some of them, it has more white in there than the rest. Some of them is just this neon color. But all of them is different, and it's unique in its own little way. All is good and all is well. So yep, that's it. This is how everything looks. I'm getting my little pieces up out of the way, fixing up the edges. So now I'm layering everything how I want them to look before I start gluing everything together with my E6000 glue that I got from Amazon. With the glue, you're going to have to let it sit for 24 hours overnight, just like what I did. So I'm going to do the back and the front and the side of these. Just keep on repeating the same step, showing you guys my glues that I'm going to be using. The E6000 glue, I had it sitting around for like years on years. So that thing was dry all the way to the top. It was not trying to come out. And then it was cut at the side, so it was just such a mess. I ended up using the B6000, even though that one was more slimier and it wasn't sticking on well. I also let it dry for a full 24 hours. And it turned out pretty cool, so yeah. I'm making sure that I get the edges, the sides, making sure that I get all around the edge and a little bit into the middle. You don't need a lot. You just need to make sure that you get the edge on there perfectly. So that's what I'm doing. And the glue was not trying to come out. I had to be pressing out on it with all my might. This kind of looks cool. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe this was a bad idea. Who knows? Okay, so it has been 24 hours, or I just left it overnight. Who knows? But they are completely dry. And this is the frame. Obviously, I got it from Amazon. And I'm just putting it together just to see how it would look. I would use the same glue to glue the bag together, the E6000 glue. And voila. This is how it looks. I love the sides. I wish that I would add more white, but it still looks good. I like the way how this looks. The bottom of it looks so cute. I'm not going to do anything to the bottom. I just need to do the top and the sides. Or I can just leave it just the way how it is. It looks good either way, honestly. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I could add some of these to the top or to the sides. But it's way too big. Oh, hold on. It's way too big, so it's just hanging off at the sides like this, which that would not work. If I just sit it up, then you can see the back of it, and that's not really cute. What is it? It look good like this. Maybe I should just glue them on. I don't think so. Maybe I should. I'm still debating what I should do for the top. I don't know. So if I glued it standing up, this is how it would look. So I have to do the same thing over here as well. And one of these would have to be missing in order to be able to open and close the bag by itself. I don't know. I just leave it how it is. Okay, so this is how the end of the video is. I just decided just to leave it how it was. I could not put any at the sides because you see that chain hook right there? It wasn't able to move if I stack it up at the side. And then if I stack it closer to the edge, it was way too off. So it would not work. So I could not put it at the side. The only other option would be just to put it up top. And I decided not to do that. Then obviously I couldn't put it at the bottom of the bag because then the bag, it wouldn't be able to open up. So I just left it how it is. This is how the bag looks when it's open. The inside of the bag looks absolutely cute. The top, the sides, it looks so cute. I like it. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Okay, one last thing. So this is how they look if they were stacked up. You can see the back on these. This is how it would look. Is this too extra? I think it's too extra to this left like this. Obviously, I can't put one right here because I need to be able to open and close the bag. So that's why there's a little space right there. But everything looks good. Everything looking good and matching up. Does it look good from the top? This one is sliding down. But I think this is a good idea. I should just glue it together like this. And I can still add the chain to the side because nothing will be blocking it. Let's see. Okay, I promise this is the last thing, but look at how shiny this is. It looks so cute. I like it. I'm just gonna glue it all together and hope for the best that I still like it after. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video was long. Bye.